The show's started. Shouldn't you be doing something?
Yeah.
Introduce your co-host.
Yeah, we have this thing.
That's a terrible co-host. What were you thinking?
Yeah, we need a bigger budget.
Shouldn't you do something now?
What would someone else do?
What's the format of the show?
I don't know. Kind of like a variety show, maybe? Maybe a talk show.
Do a monologue and tell some jokes then.
Oh, okay. So I was... And that's when I knew digging up bodies during the winter was going to be hard work.
How's that a joke?
Anyway, what's the deal with mothers and their babies? Ever noticed how it's like they have these tiny parasites feeding off of them, stealing away not only their body's nutrients, but also their time? And they do anything to protect them. It's like, what the hell? If I had a tick on me, I'd get rid of that awful thing, you know?
Absolutely terrible, you know that? You really need to write better material. Nobody's going to relate to this.
Yeah, relatability. I can do that, Okay, so I was grocery shopping the other day and there was this long line. As I was waiting, I saw this man talking down to the poor cashier. She was maybe 18 years old, but clearly a lot younger on the inside, and she was about to break down. This Neanderthal was telling her she was beneath him because of the yellow vest she was wearing, and that he made more in a day than she could bake for in a month.
Do you know who I am? Well, I make more in a week than you make in a month. Look at that yellow vest of servitude you wear. Oh my God, I got people calling on me all the time. Who calls on you? The Loser Brigade? Hey loser, wanna join the Loser Brigade? You're nothing, I'm everything.
Remind everybody that Mom Mark says, play it safe out there. Heat stroke is no joke, and you don't want to wind up in a hospital now.
And I couldn't help but imagine him coughing up his own lung tissue, you know?
People like that are just jerks who need some educating.
Yeah, educating. Hush, little douchebag, don't say a word. Soon your heart's gonna stop working, and your brain will cease functioning. Then I'll take you back to my lair, as all your organs start to fail. Then I'll work on you into the night, turn you into a useless zombie.
What? Where am I?
I brought you back. You are now the living dead.
Wow, I must be someone important. Did you bring me back for something special?
Nope.
Welcome back. We're here with Mal.
Hey there, followers! Hello! I'm at Malmar today, and oh my god, look at this mouth breather behind me. He's so terrible. What the heck, guy? Are you gonna ring up my stuff? He's just sitting there staring at me. What is going on? Poor people, am I right? Oh my god, poor people make me sick. Oh look, I think it's gonna get mad. Poor people problems, am I right? I wish I knew what those like. No, I know! Seriously, he's doing nothing. You know I gotta get out of here. Oh my god, are you dumb? I think he's the dumbest one I've ever seen. Aren't they so cute how dumb they are? They can't afford education. Oh my god. Well anyway, if you see a poor person, remember, make them feel bad. It may help them to grow. Maybe they'll seek out that education. There are free services out there, right? I think so. Hashtag, it's all about the love. Oh my god, what the heck? He's just standing there. I think I just threw up a little in my mouth thinking about poor people. Oh my god.
In a world where everything is all wet, one man stands to be dry. Private Detective Thomas Harper embarks on the hardest case yet, figuring out why it won't stop raining. You have no idea how hard it is to get any work done when it won't stop raining. It rains inside, outside, no matter where you are. Endless Rain, filmed with glorious, expensive cameras so you can watch it on a small, tiny little screen in fine stereo sound. He'll get to the bottom of this. He'll ask the questions nobody wants answers to, like, how do we stop the sky? This reminds me of when I was a boy. I remember jumping in puddles after a rainstorm, only to find out they weren't puddles at all, but puppies. Oh, that's right. The new movie, Endless Rain, not coming to a theater because they're doing away with those. Coming to your favorite device.
Hello? Are you still there?
Oh, yeah. Anyway, so are Mexicans really lazy? Or are black people really prone to crime more than other races? And are Asians really all that good at math?
What are you doing?
I say these are just hate-based stereotypes propagated by a ruling body that wants to keep its slave classes separated so they won't rise up and shift the power in their favor. Now, a dancing skeleton!
You have problems, you know that? Oh my God, you have terrible posture.
Stanley, did I ever tell you why I keep you around?
Because of my incredible wit and comic timing.
Target practice!
I was thinking the other day, wouldn't it be strange if I were mobile and everyone else in the world had no legs?
Yeah? That's what you think about?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Why not think about, I don't know, having incredible powers and making everyone bow to your feet?
I don't want that.
Stanley, you can't tell me you wouldn't want a nice, full body and some young girl on her knees in front of you.
Gross, even for you.
Why is it that you find the idea of a woman servicing your wedding tackle gross, but the very concept of how you exist doesn't seem to bother you?
I'm not going to dignify that with a response.
It's time!
It's time!
It's time to play What's Under the Box! Could be a human head.
I bet it's a stack of old books.
Why would it be books? That doesn't make any sense. Ooh, could be a plate of bugs.
Because that's logical, you deluded sicko. Maybe it's a tasty dessert.
Could be. Well, enough guessing. Let's find out what's under the box. Has death happened to you or a loved one? Nearly all humans and animals face death at least once in their lives, and it can be pretty inconvenient. Finding a wedding proposal and then BAM! Hit by a car. About to get the big job promotion you've been working towards for years and then SLAM! Stabbed in the heart by a prostitute you were trying to get out of paying. Or maybe it's your 6th birthday and SHAZLAM! Cancer. Well, we here at Bethulsa Relifers, for a modest fee, can reverse what the Bible and science would try and convince you is permanent. So, if you find yourself dead, just call 1-800-555-NO. Or, if you want a loved one back for some reason, or maybe to contest the will, or because I still owe you for dinner last week, just call 1-800-555-NOPE-NO. And I'll work my magic to give you back that special someone. Bethulsa Relifers is not responsible for any emotional distress that may come from seeing a past loved one walk around as a zombie. Bethulsa Relifers cannot guarantee that this person will like you or that you will have a good time. Bethulsa Relifers is not responsible if your loved one tries to eat your brains or succeeds. Side effects of the process may be increased hunger for brains, rotting skin, flesh that drops off of your body, and the inability to actually speak in words other than grunts and growls. Thanks everyone for coming out for our first episode ever! I want to thank my co-host.
That's just not a good idea. You need to dig someone else up.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. And thanks to Stanley.
Leave me alone, all of you.
Make sure you tune in next week or I'll find where you live and invade your home, and once I'm in, there's no getting rid of me. I've been Bethulsa.
And I'm Stanley because I have no choice.
Keep picking at it. What's the worst thing that could happen? See you next time.